That shit don't make no motherfucking sense, man. I honestly think that's part of the problem. And one of the solutions is going to have to include, how do you make that turn? You get what I'm saying?
Well, you know, that thug shit cool, man.
Huh?
That thug shit cool, man. You know,
I mean, but here's the thing.
Bitches ain't want shit to do with no damn thugs. You know, it was thug bitches that fucked with the thugs.
But see, it's always been cool.
Bitches want thugs. You know what I'm talking about?
It's always been cool, though. It's never been a time in history that the bad guy wasn't cool. Never. If that was the case, there never would have been such thing as devil worshippers.
The bad guy was always cool. The bitches had sense enough to keep their distance. They knew, if I fuck around with this dude, there's a chance I might get shot.
Now that's true.
You
know what? Now you right.
And it just ain't worth it.
You right about that. But that was the turn. I said you right about that. That was the turn, is when a lot of women started liking the bad guy. That was the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That it seemed like the community went way to the left.
Dog, if you was old thug ass nigga, or just not the pretty boy, man, if you had an old fancy bitch, man, you had to kind of get to that bitch on the low, you know what I mean? Bitch couldn't even really just be seen with you like that, you know what I mean? But now that bitch want to put you on the arm and take you to the grandma's house, you know? It's like shit.
Now, to be honest with you,
people had different characters then, though.
Now, to be honest with you,
your character was different.
She wouldn't date you. That's what that was.
No, she wouldn't date you. She would fuck with you unseen, but that's about it.
Shit, a lot of them just wouldn't date you. I remember a couple of a girl back in the day telling me that. A couple of girls, and then I always told y'all the story of this dude I respected came to me by his sister like that. Like, saying, you out there in the street, you know what I'm saying, my sister a nice girl, this and that and the third, and he'll appreciate it if I didn't date his sister, because he knew his sister liked me.
With him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then I remember it was two girls did me like that in high school, actually. That they were the quintessential not supposed to date a thug girls. And like real smart, you know what I'm saying? They at one point one of them was trying to do it on the low. And then after a while people started noticing it. And she hurried up and ended that shit. And the other one was like talking on the phone for a minute and just couldn't do it. Because we were not considered to be something you're supposed to date or talk to or take home to mom. Right. You know what I mean? It's what it was. Now, the thing is, I don't even want necessarily to say we got to get back to that. I don't think that's the solution. To make them be like, we just can't date these guys. I really think the solution is those community outreach programs, dude. Vocational training, trades. Because if you pump money in the community, man, I'm going to tell you, at the end of the day, everybody want, well, I ain't going to say everybody. Most people want to just be able to take care of their people and their family. That's it. If you can do that, it will deter crime real low. It ain't going to never just go away, but it will go low. You've proven it through history several times, so you already know that. So the only way to do that is to train these people to have jobs. You've heard every hooligan in the world at some point in life be like, man, if I could just get that job at blah, 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 I'll be all right. You done heard somebody say that. They'd be the biggest hooligan on the planet. And they'll go in there and work their little 8-hour job if it pay decent. But they not finna go work at, a job paying $5. You know what I'm saying? Struggling. Well, I can go out here and get this goddamn brick and make me $700 this week. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna jive, dude. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work like that. You have to have those community programs come back that will give people training that they need in order to be successful. That's it. If you can do that, I really think it would deter crime, man. I really do. And I'll take it even further. I think Nipsey Hussle had the right idea.
Who?
Nipsey. That's what he was doing. When he built that community center and all that, to give them, trying to give kids the tools that they would need to have a brighter future. But at the same time, you got to think about what you're doing. You're showing them a different way. Every day, what they're hearing is gunshots and hearing people talk. You got to think about it. Kids are real. They're like sponges. They real acceptable to shit. They hearing all this negativity every day. Like, I'm going to be honest with y'all right now. I'm be real honest on this radio show. I know because I went through it. All we heard was negativity every day. Me and my boy thought we weren't going to live past 21. So we said, fuck it. And we wowed the fuck out. Right. All the time. Right. We wowed the fuck out. We didn't give a shit. Because we accepted what we constantly heard every day, that we was hoodlums and we were not going to live past 21 years old. So we were like, well, fuck it. We might as well have fun while we're here. And that's what these kids doing now. Because they're not getting a positive feedback or being shown a different avenue, a different way to go, a different possibility. They're not being shown anything different. Because let's be real. Let's be real. These public schools are a joke. We all know they're a fucking joke. They ain't really teaching them nothing. They're a joke. Half the teachers don't give a shit. Half of them don't supposed to be teachers. And Lord knows my area is so goddamn desperate. Your ass could have worked at goddamn Kroger's damn near the year before and be a teacher right now. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real right now with you. You know what I'm saying? So you can imagine the teaching that's going on in there if your ass worked at Kroger's the year before. I'm just saying. The curriculum is a joke. Everything about it is a joke. I don't know about your area, but the majority of, if I hear one more goddamn area in Mississippi talking about it's about to be taken over by the state because the school district is fucking failing. Shit. Come on, man. Come on. You not leaving these kids no avenue. And then let's be even more real. Let's get all the way down to it. You're not giving them no avenue to go down. You're not giving them no training. You're not giving them no vocational training. You almost ain't leaving them nothing but the streets. So let's be real about it. Have you talked to these kids? These are some of the dumbest motherfuckers ever. They don't know shit. Half of these kids don't even know how to do basic shit to take care of themselves. Change a tire, fry an egg, make spaghetti, get up on time, shit, set a clock. Like, they can't do shit. You know what I mean? There's like no training to do anything. And back in the day, you had to think about what school did. School didn't just teach you stuff from books. School prepared you for life. I don't know why in the fuck that shit changed. And everybody just act like that shit didn't happen. I remember we was in school, and I hate to sound like that old man phrase, when we was in school, but when we was in school, y'all know damn well, you learned in school, they taught you how to write a check. They taught you how to balance a checkbook. They taught you, like, if you went to home ed, you learn how to cook. You went to wood shop, you learn how to do basic shit like build a cabinet or build things and do shit with your hands, basic tools and shit like that. It was stuff that you learned in life, how to do shit in life, like in other extracurricular classes. Hell, they had sewing class when I was in fucking school. You know what I'm saying? They had none of that shit now. They even had a class like home ed that taught you how to like feed a baby and shit, make their formula and stuff. Right. They don't have none of that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff, how to do shit when you grow up, or how to, like, you know, get the lights turned on, get the gas turned on, just basic grown people, I'm growing up type of shit. To take care of yourself when you get grown. They don't have none of that preparing you for life. Because let's be real about it. Some of the people that's leaving school, once they graduate high school, that's it. There's no school after that. Now, ask yourself this question. This school actually prepared them for life? Fuck no. Because it didn't teach you one real world thing at all. Nothing. Social behavior, how to deal with people, how to take care of shit, how to do nothing in real world life, nothing. How to write a schedule, set a schedule, nothing. They don't even teach that no more. You know what that's about? You remember that? People don't even remember that no more because we did it so long ago, you don't think about it. You remember they showed you how to make a schedule? Like for you could be on time and shit, like to write out a schedule? They don't teach that no more. My son, I asked my son that he don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And he in high school. He don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I remember learning that in junior high. Like, just basically making a schedule. Right. Just sitting down, writing out, 8 o'clock in the morning, I need to be here to know that you got time to do it. Like, here's what's funny about it. That's some real life shit. So, in order to get a job, for anybody out there that took an assessment test to get a high paying job, know that you have to do that on an assessment test to get a high paying job. Same shit. Just show that you can have a schedule when they send you the scheduling emails on the calendar. Same exact shit that you would have learned in junior high. Yeah. Real life shit. Yeah. And they don't even teach that anymore in school. They do in college, though. They do in college, but not in high school.
That's college, though. Shit. That's some shit that we learned.
Yeah, we learned in junior high. We learned it in junior high. I remember that. In junior high. That was one of the things you had to learn. It's just, I don't know, man. And that's part of the problem, too. I said it's a solution. Some of this stuff's supposed to be taught in school.
Yeah.
To deter the difference in the community. But,
I heard a baby in the background over there. What?
You thought you heard a what?
I thought I heard a baby in the background over there.
Oh, you might did. I think you might have. You might have. But yeah, I'm gonna say you might have. I think my grandson just came up in here.
Hey, but I got a solution for you, goddammit.
What?
Raise the most fucking polite and productive and smart, intelligent, savage, vicious ass motherfucking kids you can, goddamn. You need them to be the best and be able to handle the fucking worst that's out here.
You know what?
They don't need jelly. They need to be sweeter and more vicious than any motherfucker they come across.
You know what?
Bruh, it's crazy nowadays, man. Especially the girls, man. I mean, bruh, the shit you hear these girls saying now, man, it's like, man, they are clueless. Mm-hmm. Clueless, man. Some of this shit is like, even if you feel this way, don't make no video about this shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you look for anybody, if they got half a brain, they ain't fucking with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh. And you know what? It's a lot of petty shit, man. I think most of our lives are like online and it's not real life, so consequences don't seem real until they actually happen, you know what I mean? Like all this shit talking on the internet, you know, it don't seem real until somebody pull up on you, you know what I mean? And a lot of times it's too late then.
Yeah, that takes me back, boy, some years when that shit got stopped years ago, boy. Years ago. My nigga was so scared. We was all three at the same party. That nigga never showed. Boy, every time I hear somebody talk about internet beef and talking shit, I flash back to that moment right there. I'm like, man.
Hey, you know what, man? You know what? That shit was so weak, man. I just forgot all about that shit, man. Every time you mention that shit, I'd be like, what the fuck? It just clicked to me now, man. I was like, oh, yeah. It just clicked right now, bro.
Man came all the way from Chicago to get that ass. But bullshit. God damn it. That you know he was motherfucking serious. That motherfucker drove all the way to Mississippi to meet your motherfucking ass. And you didn't even show up to the party.
You know what? I'm going to say this right here.
I remember that shit.
Look, I'm going to tell y'all this right here. I just got through talking about, we were talking about the violence of Jackson. I was talking to my wife today. And we were talking about the violence in Jackson. They was telling me about. They were showing me